Hello everyone, this is Lineup Stocks. I'm Will. Today, we have to talk about the QQQ. We have to talk about the Nasdaq. I want to show you what happened to QQQ over the past 3 months. Look at the chart. Look at what happened from November until today. It has been 3 months. What do we see? We see a lot of noise. We see the market go up. We see the market go down. It is a roller coaster. It makes people sick. But look at the price. The price is almost the same. The Wall Street banks, they are smart. They want you to be scared. They want you to sell. They want to tell you the market is crashing. But I am here to tell you, a big rally is coming. Maybe it's not that fast, but is coming. I will tell you my strategy. The strategy is simple. The strategy is winning. Let's go back to November. Do you remember November 4th? It was a terrible day. The market had bad news. Everyone was talking about AI. They said, oh, AI is too expensive. Capital spending is too high. Wall Street CEOs were warning us. They said a correction is coming. The market waited. It was shaking. Then came November 19th. Nvidia. They reported earnings, and it was huge. It beat expectations. It was a beautiful number. Suddenly, the AI is too expensive story, gone, disappeared. But here's the trap. On November 20th, the very next day, the market crashed. Why? Sell the news. In 2 days, they wiped out 3 months of profits. The RSI indicator showed a golden pit. It was so cheap. Between November 21st and November 30th, the retail investors, the leaks, they got scared. They cut their meat. They ran away. But I looked at the market. I said, the fundamentals are good. The valuation is cheap. Then we moved to December. This is where it gets interesting. On December 1st, the Bank of Japan delivered a hawkish pivot. They signaled a strong likelihood of a rate hike for their December meeting. The markets were shaken. The yen strengthened, and everyone started worrying about the yen carry trade. From December 5th to 9th, the market was just sideways, waiting for the big news. Then, December 10th, a beautiful day, the Fed announced a 25 basis point rate cut. But here is the trick. On December 11th, the benefit was already priced in. The news was out. Suddenly, the yen carry trade pressure hit the tech sector hard. The Nasdaq ended lower as investors worried about liquidity. In just 5 days, they wiped out 2 months of gains. The leaks got cut again because they didn't see the Japan-US connection. They bought the top and sold the dip. On December 17th, we saw the employment data. Jobs came back, but unemployment went up to 4.6%. Gold started to fly. The RSI was oversold again. The leaks sold again. But my strategy stayed the same. The market is cheap. Buy. We went into the Christmas rally. Volume was low. It was very quiet. Now, let's talk about January. January 15th, jobless claims went down. The dollar got strong. Gold went down a little bit. Then on January 20th, everyone went to Davos. They talked about Greenland, but the big story was January 23rd. President Trump spoke. He said the US is watching Iran closely. He said the Navy is moving. Usually, war talk is bad for stocks. But look at QQQ. It went up. It went against the trend. That is strength, folks. That is real strength. January 29th. Kevin Warsh is nominated for Fed chair. Gold went crazy. It hit a historic number. But Wall Street, they played a dirty game. They used Microsoft's spending as an excuse. They said, tech is spending too much money. They used this story to push down software stocks. They wanted to buy cheap. So, here we are. February 6th. Bitcoin hit the bottom at 60,000, and then everything started to go up. For 3 months, the Nasdaq has gone sideways. It has been a difficult drama, an epic show. But if you look back, the price is flat. I believe this is the bottom, but be careful. This week is going to be very hard, maybe hell week. We have non-farm payrolls. We have CPI. We have Fed officials talking. And we have the Iran situation. It is going to be difficult to trade. So, what is the secret? If you care about the Nasdaq, if you want to win, do not look at Apple. Do not look at Tesla. You need to watch one stock, Micron. Mu is the king of the Nasdaq right now. If Mu goes up, Nasdaq goes up. We go up. I am holding. I am not selling. The market is ready. Don't let them scare you. This is Lineup. I am Will. I will see you next time.